It's Tony from Cassette Comeback, on the quest to try and find some decent new cassette decks for people out there. And on this quest we have another package, so I'm going to do a live unboxing of this. I don't know, much about this item apart from what I saw when I bought it. So let's unbox it and get the first impressiones and see if it's any good. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I bought this, and hopefully they'll become apparent when we open it. Yes, it's another Panda, and yeah, but this one caught my eye. Oh, look at that, that's nice. It's a nice little thing I wasn't expecting, a 32 gig SanDisk card, if it is actually genuine SanDisk. But there we go, we've got a SanDisk card, we've got the instruction manual, we've got a, is it USB, is it micro or is it C? It's USB-C. What else have we got? We've got a pair of, no doubt, very low quality headphones. Is there a mic on it? That'll be useful. No, just a pair of headphones which are no doubt low quality. And then we have the main event itself, the actual Walkman. Big display, I like that. This is one of the things that I liked about it, because even though it says on the front, it says cassette play and record, no it doesn't. There's no record button there. So they've got the box wrong. I mean, a fundamental thing, the box is wrong. But that's one of the things I liked about it. I looked at it and I said, this doesn't have a record function. This is a playback device, which is kind of what I wanted it to be. Let me just have a quick look inside. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but if you can, you can't. I'm not going to break it, but down here, down here I should say, there is no erase head. There's no erase head in this, but I'm promised, well, from the listings, that this is actually stereo as well, so I like that. There's no record function on it. Yes, unfortunately it's got the old SD card on it and stuff, but other than that, again, because it's Panda and it seems to be domestic only, there's no real writing as to what everything is. So that's a Walkman. Those are the bits for it. Like I say, the instruction manual, like I say, the Pandas are always just in Chinese, not a clue. So what I'll do is, I guess at this point we'll stop and we'll have a look at this instruction manual and see what it actually says. Okay, so I don't want to spend too long going through this because it's quite boring and I'm pretty sure we all know what's going to be in this, but let's have a look. So, badly translated. Okay, tape digital player product instruction manual model 6507. Thanks for purchasing, blah blah blah, and inside you'll get earphones, USB charging cable, an instruction manual and warranty card. Great. So let's have a look at all the buttons. I think I've figured out what they all are, but yeah, we've got a stop key, playback key, fast forward or rewind, volume, 6 volt DC 5 volt power socket, which is there. It's got the tape compartment door, naturally. Shuffle key for the TF card. They keep calling it TF card, and I keep calling it TF card, but really it's a micro SD card. Play pause key, cycle key, previous song, record key, so you can record from the cassette to the micro SD card, or from the inbuilt microphone to the micro SD card. Next song, the folder key, an LCD display, the socket, the headphone jack and the power switch and the battery compartment. Incidentally, it's worth noting right now that the battery in there's actually a rechargeable battery in there, but I'll show you that in the next bit when we have a look a bit closer. So yeah, so that's that page. Let's have a look what's on the next page, which is not that one, it's that one. There we go. So let's have a look. Precautions. Yeah, don't use it in the shower as okay. Maintenance, keep away from rain, dust and moisture. Okay, yeah. Alright, notice. I can't make out what that says. Blah, blah, blah. High or low will affect recording effect in order. I think it probably means if you mess with the volume on the tape, it won't actually affect what level it's recorded at if it's recording it to its own internal SD card. Okay, if you want to restore the tape, please use adhesive tape to block the gap of the sound protection sheet. Okay, right, good. Right, let's have a look. So we've got the LCD display. I don't know what Cretch is, but there it is. So we've got pause function, single repeat play, constant light or repeat play, flashing random play, tape playback display, yeah. Okay, battery power display, okay, pretty in there. So yeah, you can charge it through the USB slot and give you the cable for that. And like I say, it's got an inbuilt rechargeable battery. I think it's 1100 milliamps from what I remember from the advert, but we'll see. Okay, warn. The device for disconnecting the machine from the grid power supply is a power plug, which must be easily accessible. Okay, standard power adapter required. Fair enough. Okay, let's go on to the next page. So, tape playback. Put the power switching on, close the door, stop playing, press the stop button. Okay. When the tape comes to an end, the volume of the tape will automatically pop up. Maybe it means auto stop. It means at the end of the tape it will auto stop, but we'll try that. Headphone use, yeah, okay. So basically it will play the built-in speaker by default. As soon as you plug headphones in, it'll go to headphones, and then after that it'll, it'll go away from the headphones. Right, TF card operation. I think we'll just have a play of that on the actual deck. Troubleshooting guide. Let's see if there's anything funny here. Oh, this is a funny one. No sound. Unplayed tape. Put the tape in the cassette. Okay. No sound. Tape is blank. Replace tape with content. Okay, we can do that. Tape twist. Arranging the tapes. Bad translation probably. Whatever that is. Change the tape. Tape bonding. Organizer glued tape. Dirty heads of pinch rollers. Use a clean cotton swab dipped in alcohol or a special cleaner to clean the magnetic head of pinch roller. Okay, that's good advice. TF card has no files. Replace the TF card and copy the files again. Okay, so that seems pretty standard stuff. Let's have a look. After sales service. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything I'm going to be sending back to China there. Let's have a look at the back page. Code TF card through built-in microphone. Okay, press it. Okay, if you want to record. Okay, right. Tech indicators. Let's have a look. 3 watts, 3.7 volt battery, speaker resistance 8 ohm. Output half a watt. Fair enough. 32 euros, whatever that is. Shake fruit, it looks like. Okay, with speed 0.5%. So that's probably the WoW and Flutter. Supported format MP3 and WMA. No, well, FLAC or any WAV. Okay, and warranty card and customer service hotline. So that's about all of it for the instruction book. Nothing there spectacular, but this is the actual deck itself. Like I say, I paid £29.90, and that's in my hands. That's with shipping. Like I say, you can't make it out down there because it's a screen cap, but it's yeah, it's down there. I think it's a 1,000 not megawatt, but it's 1,000 mAh battery. So yeah, £29.90. That's what it cost. And let's do a little comparison here with this Alba, because there's a few here. The cheapest is this Alba here, but this one here, it's number 13. If we look here, it's got a graphic equalizer, fast forward auto stop, and it's £12.95, and this comes from the 1988 Argos catalogue. Now, yes, this one doesn't have, this Panda, it doesn't have a graphic equalizer, but I'll raise that with a built-in speaker, a rewind button, the ability to play from micro SD cards, and it's also got a built-in rechargeable battery. So I think that's a fair trade-off. And like I say, this was £12.95 in 1988. And so if we look at this Bank of England inflation calculator, we can see that that's around about £33 in today's money. So yeah, let's look at the value proposition there. It does a lot more. It's got a built-in battery, it's got a built-in speaker, it plays MP3s. Obviously this wouldn't in 1988, but it's around about real world cost, the price of possibly the cheapest Walkman that you can get from a mainstream shop in the UK back in 1988. So yeah, price comparable. It seems to be good value for money, but that all means nothing unless it actually sounds good. So that's enough background and waffling. Let's actually play with the damn thing. Okay, so we are all charged up. Let's fire up this bad boy and get ready for the waves of disappointment. I mean, of joy. Right, so first thing, switch it on. Let's have a look down the side. Hi! No. Hi, no. Okay, so I think it means no because I haven't actually got an SD card in it. I've taken it out and I've had a little play. There's a reason for that. But first things first, let's pop a cassette in. Let's have a quick look at the Meg. Yeah, it's the Tanashian style. This is my 400 Hertz cassette. Let's see how it compares. Okay, that seems pretty spot on there. There is a little adjustment hole at the back there if you want to actually adjust it with a little small screwdriver. In fact, while we're around the back, let's just take the back off. Why do they put these screws on the back covers? They're scared babies are going to open it up and eat a rechargeable battery or something. But yeah, there we are. We have rechargeable cell in there. I don't know if you can replace that with just a regular battery. It doesn't seem to want to come out, to be honest with you, and I don't want to force it. Yeah, that's pretty much in there, but I can't see any spring terminal connectors for just whacking a couple of double A's in. So it does look like there is actually a detachable connector. I don't know if you can see it down there, a little white bit. So I guess this must be a pretty standard battery pack. If overuse over the years, if it actually lasts long enough to kill the rechargeable battery pack, then at least you should be able to buy another one and pop it in there. So you just pop the old screw back in for now. That's fun for you, wasn't it, to watch? Right, okay, so let's test some stuff out. So before we get onto this cassette, let's get onto this cassette. This is the left-right cassette, so let's see if this actually is stereo. So let me take the old calibration tape out, let's put the old stereo tape in, put it in, switch it on. Hi! No! I'm just going to plug my headphones in for a second and have a little listen to, oh, where's my headphones? There they are. Let's plug the headphones in, let's have a listen and see if this is actually stereo or not. Gripping for you this, isn't it? Because you can't hear it. Let's have a, hang on. That's wrong, that sounds like a Commodore 64 game. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, the quality of these, yeah, this is a left-right one. The quality, I tell you. You don't have so much quality control from me, and boy do you get it. Okay, right. So the good news, it is absolutely stereo. Can you guess what the bad news is? Yeah, like the boombox I tested, it's been wired the wrong way around. The left speaker goes left channel in your right ear and the right channel goes in your left ear. So they've wired it the wrong way around again. Now, just to go on this, because people said, have you plugged the cables in the wrong way around and you know something? I'm YouTube's #1 cassette-based YouTuber. You don't need to ask me if I plug the phono cables in the right way around on my deck when I recorded that tape. I can do basic stuff like that. And just to double check, just to make sure I didn't have a moment of madness, I did run this tape through my decks beforehand just to make sure. And yes, on my hi-fi decks, the left channel comes out of the left channel and the right channel comes out the right channel, and that's reflected on the VU meters. So this again is another one that's had its heads soldered the wrong way around. I don't know what to say. It's just flabbergasting, absolutely flabbergasting how, if this is a design fault or whether it just didn't pass this has got I don't know what that means, but it's really QC pass. Who passed that? You know what I mean? Someone who's deaf. So yes, it is stereo. It's got a stereo head in it. Okay, but let's continue anyway. Right. So this cassette has got a bit of YouTube audio library music on it that I recorded on my ZX9. Let's just have a see how the speaker works and if it's any good and blah blah blah. So let's have a listen. Oh, it seems to have a tape counter because the tape's counting up. Turn up a bit. That was inspiring for you, wasn't it? Well, the cassette player does work. The speaker doesn't sound too bad. The speaker actually doesn't sound too bad. It sounds all right. Now, the reason that I took the SD card out is this noise, because as soon as you plug the SD card in, this is what happens when it's switched on anyway. As soon as you plug it in, it starts playing. And that's the thing, you can have it switched off and you switch it on and straight away it starts playing from where it left off. I mean, at least it does remember where you've left off because it counts it at 207, so it's playing from where you left off last time. But it's a bit annoying because if you want to just play a cassette now, you press the play on the cassette, and it does play the cassette, but then as soon as you stop, it goes back into playing the MP3 card again. So it looks like you have to keep switching off because there isn't actually a stop button to turn the cassette, the TF card. Oh, micro SD card, bloody hell! There's no button to stop it. It's as simple as that, which is a bit annoying. But I guess when you don't want to, you just press the pause button or you switch it off and it'll switch off. So yeah, that it plays micro SD cards, MP3s okay as well. And let's see if it records them, shall we? So it says play the tape, and then we'll just record a bit on it. Hang on. So hold down the record button. There we go. It says rec play. So I take it that's now recording to the TF card. And stop the cassette, and it stops, and it plays the MP3 again. One thing I've noticed, that cassette counter isn't really a counter, it's just a timer. As soon as you press any function, like if I press the stop button now, it starts timing it. Look, you turn it off and it goes back in again, and then you press it again, and the logic there is a bit, the logic's a bit broken. It's just like basically a cassette timer that it doesn't remember where it is. But what you're really wondering about is, okay, so that's through the crappy speaker, that's going through my crappy microphone on my lavalier. What does it actually sound like as a cassette deck? So you want me to, record a cassette you want to take a cassette from this, play it, record it into my capture device, and then let you have a proper listen and compare. And I'm not going to do that in this video. And why? Well, by the time you've got to this bit, you'll notice there's another video which has been put up. So I'm actually going to use a bit of real music with this, because I'm sick of using this YouTube audio library stuff. I actually want to use a bit of real music. So I'm going to put a video up now where I'm going to use real music. There's going to be all the monetization turned off it because I love you that much, and we'll see what it actually performs like real world with a real track. So for now, stop watching this, go watch the next video, and we'll continue from there. Okay? See you in a couple. Bye bye.
The truth.